Forests are an important ecosystem within tropical coastlines and are the dominant vegetation community adjacent to Australia's Great Barrier Reef. Mangrove forests are well known as ecosystems that provide important habitat for fish, reduce the erosion of land, and reduce the amount of sediment deposition from the coast onto marine areas like coral reefs. What is less known about mangrove systems is the role that they play in water chemistry and in the cycling of greenhouse gases. So why is mangrove chemistry important to coral reefs? Two major threats face the coral reefs of the future. These are climate change and ocean acidification. Climate change is occurring because of increased emissions of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Under predicted climate change scenarios, temperatures of the oceans will increase and coral bleaching events are likely to become more frequent. Ocean acidification is also associated with greenhouse gas emissions. Because carbon dioxide can diffuse between air and water, CO2 concentrations within the ocean and the atmosphere are approximately equal. So when concentrations of carbon dioxide increase within the atmosphere from human inputs, they also increase in the ocean. This carbon dioxide dissolves within seawater and the net result is increased ocean acidity. Ocean acidification threatens corals because they require alkaline water to form their skeleton. So how does this relate to mangroves? Mangroves are hotspots in the carbon cycle. When a mangrove tree breaks down, its carbonic structure is buried within the soil below the mangrove forest. So mangrove soils are like a sponge full of carbon-rich waters. Over time and via many complex chemical pathways, carbon from the mangrove forest enters the ocean in many forms, one of which is carbon dioxide. What is not well understood in mangrove forests is the amount of carbon that leaves into the water and enters into the coastal ocean. My research will take place on Hinchinbrook Island and 1770 within pristine mangrove systems alongside the Great Barrier Reef. Using combined instrumentation, I'll measure dissolved greenhouse gases in waters of tidal creeks within mangrove forests. Through understanding of the carbon cycle in mangrove systems, we can better manage coral reefs to mitigate the effects of ocean acidification and climate change.